it's a good idea to be careful that when you're shechting a sheep with a lot of hair on its neck, that you should shear that area of the neck where the shechita is going to happen to prevent the chalada. Because if you don't, if you leave the wool there, then the wool might drape over the knife and the makam hashchita, and therefore you should shave it off before you start the shechita. Now there are lots of shechtim who, in more recent years, who would do what they make it called a shvil. I mean, just like a path in there. They didn't shave off the wool. They just made like a path in there, and they just separated with their hands to make sure that it was nice empty space where there's no chalada, and then they would do the shechita. But nowadays that's not what's done. In more recent times, we do what the Rama says, that we shave the necks are shaved off beforehand. And if they won't shecht it off, if it wasn't shaved properly, they won't shecht that animal as kosher. They'll just consider it in there. Okay, we do basically like the Rama says. Now, we're going to mention a number of times that we've said that chalada means there has to be a covering. So the Mechaber has 2 days about what happens if there's a covering, a chalada, but it's not on the part of the knife which will be used for shechita. It's on the far parts of the knife, far away, where you're not going to be shechting with. He brings 2 days, and he says lechatchila you should be machmir that even those parts of the knife should not be covered over. And therefore, wool for a sheep would mean it's not just a matter of making sure that you cut away the area right around the makam shechita, but you also have to be careful that there isn't wool from another part, someplace else draping over the end of the knife. A chalaf could be very long, could be 16 inches long. So the end of the chalaf, there may be wool hanging from someplace else. So l'chatchil the shechet should be careful that there should be no wool on those parts either. Now, the Shach over there says that this din that it says about shaving the wool from a sheep's neck before you do shechita really should apply by chickens as well. Chickens and other birds have feathers, and those feathers can also create a chalad by covering over the knife or the makam